Magandang Biyernes sa inyong lahat. Eto tayo sa At Home with Chef Gene. And today, special ang episode natin. Bakit special? Mag-aaral tayo ng tatlong klaseng simpleng butter na pwede natin i-sauce over fish. Aside from that, mag-aaral tayo ng tatlong method ng cooking fish fillet. Okay? 3 methods of cooking fish fillet na restaurant methods. Ituturo ko sa inyo, napakadali, at kayo na lang ang mamimili ng gusto nyong method para sa ating mga fish fillet. But before all of that, gusto kong introduce sa inyo itong matagal ko nang ginagamit. Itong 4-in-1 multi-purpose kitchen shears ng Kitchen Pro. I use this all the time. Actually, all the kitchen shears of Kitchen Pro are all good. And this one is the most basic. This is the ultimate kitchen tool when it comes to the kitchen essentials. Kitchen shears are specially designed. They are sturdy scissors. And for the kitchen, they are not shaped like regular scissors. They are shaped like shears. Okay? Great kitchen shears should be good not only for cooking, but for specific task and also with the purpose of being a cutting tool for the kitchen that allows you to cut anything and everything. The Kitchen Pro 4-in-1. 4-in-1 yan ha. Meron tayong pang bukas ng screw, meron tayong pambukas pambukas ng cup, ng soft drinks, ng tansan, meron tayong pang grip ng bottle, and of course, meron tayong for scissors or shears, no? And these shears can handle fish bones, it can handle chicken bones, okay? So the Kitchen Pro 4-in-1 scissors provides clean and even cuts for even herbs and vegetables. You can cut through the small bones in chicken and fish, and it's great for putting canapes and appetizers and garnishes. It's really essential even in baking tasks, sa pag-bake nyo ng task, no? Paggawa nyo ng task. Also, eto, nasa opisina ko, nasa desk ko. Pwede nyo gamitin to sa desk. Okay? Mahusay to pang opisina. It does not only help you in the kitchen, but even in the office, it cuts through, thick cardboard, silicone, nylon. Yeah, it does the task. No? So, I always have this right beside my desk. So, check out more Kitchen Pro items when you dine and visit us in our outlet shop in Cafe Isabel. We have an outlet shop. And you can also shop online. You can log into Kitchen Pro Collections, kitchenpro.com.ph, or Kitchen Pro Last Mall sa Lazada, or Kitchen Pro Shopee. You can order this, and these make really excellent Christmas gifts kasi matibay. Matibay. Hindi ko bibitawan to at hindi ko pabebenta sa Kitchen Pro kung hindi natin na-test ng mabuti to. So, remember, Kitchen Pro, come and visit us here at Cafe Isabel, the outlet shop. Do your Christmas shopping with lots of parking and all that. You can come here. Okay? Now, so, today, meron tayong 3 kinds of butter. Bakit butter? Butter is very delicious when it comes to fish fillet, no? Gamitin na nga natin to. Oh, yan. It's very delicious when it comes to cooking fish fillet. Okay? And when we talk of fish fillet, I love using white fish. Okay? And this is our white fish. Merong pwedeng pandawan or yung dorado. Meron ding lapu-lapu. Maraming klase, no? And there are 3 ways to cook fish fillet, and I will teach you the 3 ways of cooking fish fillet, and we will do 3 sauces for our fish fillet. Ang unang sauce natin, pinakasimple. Okay? Of course, ano sinasabi ng mga tao? Fish fillet, lemon butter sauce mo yan. Tama. para we don't escape from the original flavor of the fish. Okay? And look how fresh my fish fillets are. Vacuum packed pa. Especially by, of course, fresh is always best. Always settle for Tito Totos. You can contact Tito Toto via IG, Toto Erfe, or FB, Akikay Toto Erfe. And you can Viber them at 0922-814-1761. Itong kaibigan kong chef na to, pre-curated. Okay? Mas mataas ng konting-konti yung presyo niya. Pero, nakapili yan. Hindi ka bibigyan ng hindi magandang seafood yan. At napakalinis. Tingnan nyo, naka-vacuum pack. Okay? And we're going to cook these fish fillets. We're going to cook it 3 ways. Okay? There are 3 ways that I love to cook fish fillet. Pan roast, pan grill, or pan sear, and butter poached. Tatlo yan. Okay? And of course, when you cook fish fillet, you need to start with a very good recipe. You need to start with a very good ingredient. Of course, I use Magnolia butter. Kung nagtitipid ng konti, medyo budget, sige, butterlicious tayo. Pero, eto na po yun. Gawa tayo ng una nating sauce. Let's make our first sauce. Our first sauce, okay, pag sinasabi nyo, lemon butter sauce, tama nga naman kasi hindi nawawala ang original flavor ng fish. Ang ganda naman ito. Siyempre, Kitchen Pro yan. Okay, so, ayan. May-melt natin yung ating butter. Siyempre, habang nagme-melt tayo ng butter, nakikita nyo, gumagawa kayo ng minsan masyadong mainit yung ating pan, naghihiwalay yung oil. The oil separates from the milk solids of our butter. See the oil separates, and we can bind that back together. By the addition of a little cream, a spot of cream. So what we want to do is we get some dahon ng sibuyas, some chives. So ano to? Konting variance sa ating fish fillet na lemon butter sauce. Konting pagkakaiba. Lalagyan natin ng chives. And yung final natin, okay, is lalagyan natin ng lemon juice, lalagyan natin ng lemon rind. Ito, kinayod yung lemon. Okay? Pag kinakayod nyo yung lemon, remember, you only scrape the lemon up to, don't scrape even the white part. That's bitter. Just scrape it over the top, very thin, and you will get the fragrance and the floral notes of your lemon. So, this is the lemon juice. This is our lemon rind. Okay? And we have our cream. So, ito na. Melted na yung ating butter. Okay? Melted na yung ating butter. I will just whisk this in. And that is our first recipe. I'll show this to you, okay? But, first things first. Okay? You want the tiniest speck of butter, okay? The tiniest speck, a little cheating, but will produce very good results, okay? The tiniest speck of butter, probably a pinch, okay? And here is our coated pan. You will see how I am going to pan grill, or you can say pan roast, okay? If the fish is kinda oily, then we can pan roast, okay? And while that is roasting, while that is roasting, okay, ito na yung, here's our chive butter. I'm going to put in and whisk in a little more butter. Okay, because I don't want the oils to separate too much. Okay, I'm mounting our chive. Okay, and I'm putting in our lemon rind with the lemon juice, and I'm going to whisk this in. If you want to whisk this in with a little stock, you may do so. Okay, I purposely, if you don't like the toasted notes of the chives, you can just melt the butter and put in the chives, no? Here is our, I put in a spot of butter, and here is our chive with the lemon rind. Wow, that's delicious. And eto na, tinan mo, ang ganda ng coating ng ano natin, no? This is pan grilling or pan roasting. Okay? And we're cooking our fish. Okay? Not too much oil because we just want a very light touch. Okay? Okay, so I'm gonna, later when I heat our sauce, okay, on the chive butter, and I'm gonna pour this over this, our pan roasted or pan seared fish. Okay? Ganda, puti nung ano, nung filet ni Tito Toto, okay? This is actually a lapu-lapu filet or either a maya-maya. Okay? And you can see that. So this is one way of cooking. No oil, hardly any oil. We just want the oils of the fish itself to excrete out, and that's what's going to cook the fish. So that is one method. That is the simplest method. Okay, the next method I will teach you is quite different. Okay, but let's finish this first. Okay, so this is our chive, this is our lemon rind and our lemon juice. Okay, we got it a little caramelized. If you don't like a caramelized, you want the natural flavor of chive, then don't caramelize it in the butter. Okay, and to make a very gentle sauce, I'm going to put in some cream on this fish, no? Not much. It's going to be about half a tablespoon to 1 tablespoon. Okay, so this is our pan roasted or pan grilled fish. Okay, hardly any oil used. And ready na natin yung ating plato. I'm going to put our fish there. And that will be our first food project for the day. Of course, lalagyan ko ng konting lahok, okay? Makikita nyo? Lalagyan natin ng konting chopped parsley para maganda ang ating luto. Lagyan ko na rin ng, since lemon ang ating main flavor and may asim, lagyan natin ng ibang citrus. Lagyan natin ng thin sliver of orange. Yes. There you go. Okay. See how it beautifully cuts through. Siyempre, mga pinili kong kutsilyo. Okay? A little more parsley for a beautifully green flavor. Okay, we have our parsley ready. We have our parsley ready and okay. Alright, so hawakan natin. Medyo matigas na yung fish. That means the fish is done. Okay? And I'm just going to give it one last. Huwag nyo masyadong pine-press kasi lalabas yung ini-even out ko lang. Lalabas yung juices ng fish. Okay? So this is pan grilling or pan roasting. Okay? If you want no sear marks, then you put a little more butter. And here is our first food project of the day. Okay, here's our first food project of the day. And this is our butter, our chive, okay? And our lemon juice and lemon rind, we put in some cream to homogenize, no? To get everything all together. There. You can see. We'll put a little stock. Okay. Once that all gets together, okay, nakikita nyo, nagkakaroon na lang volume yung ating butter. Okay? Basta wini-whisk lang ninyo ng tama. Minsan, iniinit-init natin. Huwag natin pababayaan kumulo. Okay? Let's not let it boil. See? It's getting some texture already, so you'll really have a nice, smooth, textured sauce. Beautiful. See? And we've got our parsley, some lemon slices, citrus slices. Okay? And that's our first food project of the day. Pan roasted or pan seared fish fillet in whisk, chive, and lemon butter sauce. Wow, look at that. See, the fish is cooked to point. Hindi natin pinalabas. There's a certain point in time where the fish starts getting overcooked. There's no more liquid in the fish and the oils start escaping. The oils start escaping from the fish. This you don't want to have that. There, oh, see how shiny, how delicious. Okay. Let's do butter number 2. Let's do a Vietnamese butter. Okay. So, in doing a Vietnamese butter, what we want to do here, at low heat, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to infuse our cinnamon our white pepper. Wow. And white pepper and 5 spice powder into our butter mix. Mamaya yung cream. Ano ko yan. Okay? And what you want to do is to have a lime. Okay? So ito yung lime natin, no? Ito yung lime natin. How do you get maximum for your lime? Okay, teka. Na-infuse na to. Ayan, may lasa na yung ating butter. Okay? Okay, so our spice, which is Vietnamese, okay, in style, you have cinnamon, 5 spice powder, white pepper. You have it on this butter sauce. Okay? And later, I'm going to add and mount it with more butter. But, ito yung lime natin. Okay? How do you maximize the lime? Ito yung dayap. Dayap to. So, what you wanna do is cut it this way to get maximum juice from your dayap. The way the Thais use the dayap, and you cut it into 3 pieces, and you make maximum use of your dayap. Okay? You can put the dayap in, and later we will put a little more butter. We will mount it with more butter kasi flavored na yan. There. We'll mount that and we're ready for our next food project for the day. Okay, have that clean, please. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to butter poach our fish fillet. Ito, nakikita nyo to sa internet madalas. Gagawin natin. We are going to butter poach it. You will need the spoon, okay, because we're going to be saucing over our fish fillet in magnolia butter. Okay, tatanggalin ko to. Okay, here's our fish fillet. Okay, you can do this on a multiple level, and you can do this in a bigger pan. Of course, sabihin nyo, magastos sa butter, pero this is the way the restaurants do it. And you can see how rich and how delicious the butter is. Uy, may sumamang parsley. Okay, so ito yung not boiling hot, but quite hot na. Here is the butter. As you can see, I am poaching the fish in butter. Okay, I'm poaching the fish in butter. And we're reserving our Vietnamese spiced. We're reserving our Vietnamese spices. Okay, this is our spice base, no? May butter, yung oil, sa heat, ini-infuse do sa cinnamon, white pepper, okay, and 5 spice powder. See, we're infusing that. The warmth will transfer the oils to the flavor of the butter. Now, ito naman, eto, we just keep on pouring the butter here. See this? We keep on pouring the butter here. And that fish is cooked in the butter, and the flavor of the fish transfers to the butter. So hindi masasayang to. We're going to be using this. So we just keep on spooning our fish with the butter. Medyo low to medium heat. Okay? Dahan-dahan lang. Okay, and I'm going to need a little cilantro, a little basil, just to garnish and to show that we have cooked this in the Vietnamese manner, no? Ito, tuloy-tuloy ang spooning ko. Okay, tuloy-tuloy ang pag-spoon ko sa butter, sa fish. Okay, magiging rich ang flavor niyan. Okay, sandali na lang to. And we are ready for our second food project for the day. Okay, so ito, pag nagawa nyo to at nilagay natin yung spice base na merong butter, na spice base, ilalagay natin sa pinaglutuan nitong ating fish, isipin ng tao, ano to? Napaka-mysterious ng flavor nito. The flavor is so mysterious because what went into this? Yon. People will start wondering. And it can all be done when we poach the fish in butter and we get the remaining butter from where it was poached. Okay, we keep on pouring, basting our fish with that butter, and we're ready to plate. Puti pa. Okay, so we're ready to plate our fish. And ito yung ating butter poached fish. Okay? And like I told you, dapat taman-tama lang yung pagkaluto. Huwag niyong pababayaan matunaw ang pagkaluto ng fish. Okay? And here is the butter. Here is the butter where the fish was cooked in. I'm going to add a little more butter here because we're going to infuse this. Okay? And I'm going to add a spot of cream. Okay? Here's our spot of cream, and I'm going to place a little of this cinnamon, white pepper, 5-spice butter, and we're going to whisk this. Tingnan nyo yung color, no? Medyo color butter pa rin, pero mysterious ang lasa nito because the flavor of this will be very mysterious because of the infused spices that we have placed. Okay? And I'm going to place a little stock. Okay, I'm gonna place a little stock. I think we'll put just a little more of the cream. Infuse pa natin ang cream. I think you shouldn't do, if you're using Massflex or Kitchen Pro, you can do this. I don't suggest you use you do whisking with other coated pans. If they're not well coated, then it might pose as a health. Look how beautifully light our sauce is. Okay, we'll just put some cucumber. Some fresh cilantro. Okay. Some chive. All right, and a sprig of basil, and you have a Vietnamese style butter poached fish. Okay, so very French in style and very Asian on flavors because of the 5 spice, the white pepper, and the cinnamon stick. So yan ang Vietnamese butter natin. Okay, for our last, medyo mas complex ng konti, but we will have really delicious, a delicious sauce that we can come out with. Okay, we're going to come up with an extraction of alimasag. Okay, kahit whole yung alimasag, kayang-kaya yan. And we're going to extract the flavor coming from alimasag. Okay, you need about 2 pieces, 2 small ones. You don't need much. And you need, the best is to get a food processor. Okay, I'm going to get some butter. So, what you want to do here is, we're going to capture the flavors coming from the crab. We're going to put some onion chives, some celery, some carrots, okay, some white onion, and we're going to aromatize this with the sugars coming from the tomato sauce. Okay? We're going to roast this. I-roast natin to. We're going to come up with a roasted aroma, and we're going to extract the flavors coming from our alimasag, crustacean. If you don't have alimasag, then you can use shrimps, or kung meron kayong hinimay na shrimps, use the prawn skins and the prawn heads. Okay, so here, we are extracting, we are caramelizing the flavor. Okay, and aabang na natin yung ating, later abang natin yung butter natin. I'm going to crush this. I'm gonna put this in our food processor. I'm gonna crush this. Once we get that roasted flavor and roasted aroma. And then we're going to cook the fish in a different light na naman. We're going to cook it French style, pero ibang style, na restaurant style. This time, we're going to cook it meunier, okay? Or meunier. And this style, this French style, is creating a crust underneath our fish fillet. Okay, these butters, pwedeng itago to. I-refrigerate lang ninyo. And you're good. These butters are good for 1 week. All you have to do is get a portion, put it in a pan, heat it, whisk it, put some sauce, some stock or some cream, and whisk it, and everything's gonna be good. That's what they do in restaurants. So, you know, you make a compound butter, what they call a compound butter. O, ito, roasted na yung ating crustacean, no? And may konting tutong na aroma already, no? And we're going to put it here. Yep. That's done. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back here and we are going to make our sauce extraction. So, ito lang, kailangan lang makapture natin yung flavor, pero napakasarap na sauce nito. Okay, let's add already a little paprika. Let's put some salt. And put some pepper. Okay, and we're going to extract the flavor from this by adding water. I'm gonna get that to a nice boil. Okay, so here's our extraction, our flavor. We're just going to strain this out. We're going to take out the alimasag bones because we have already the full flavor. In-extract natin. Okay. You can even make a soup out of this extraction. Okay? Basta nasaute nyo sa vegetables at tinusta nyo, napakasarap nito. So here is the extraction of the alimasag. Like I said, you can use prawns, you can use shrimp heads or what. So here is the concentration of crustacean. Concentration, okay? So I'm going to add a little butter to that. I'm going to whisk it. We're not going to add any thickeners because we want it very light. Okay? Okay, I'll put this aside muna. Ayan ang concentration natin. nung ating alimasag, and we are going to this time do a meunier. Okay, so we're going to pan fry the fish French style. Okay, we'll get eto, kuha tayo ng isa pang fish fillet. Saan yung ating gunting? Oh, ayun pala ang ating gunting. Okay, so we'll get another fillet. Just make sure walang another 2 fillets maybe. So you can cook for 2. And let's salt and pepper this. Here's some pepper. Little salt. Okay. And we are going to create a crust by patting our fish on a layer of flour. We want a crispy crust. We want to seal the goodness of our fish by creating a crust. Okay? And here you go. Okay? So we want to create a nice crispy crust and a very moist interior for our fish fillet. So this is our third food project for the day. Okay? Immediately, you want to create a crispy texture with using the flour. Okay? O, tandaan nyo ito yung extraction natin. Ni-roast natin yung ating alimasag with vegetables and with butter. And we put a little stock. And ayan ang concentration. Gagamitin natin yan as sauce later. Okay? Alright. Okay, so we've created that crust. Delicious. Pati yung brown butter lumalabas sa fish. Oh, see that crust? Okay? So it's only fried on the exterior. You just want a meunier. Okay? So there's that crispy thing that we have. Okay? I'm gonna invert our reversible all right, so we've got our fish. One last turn. So there, we've created that. See that beautiful color. And the way we cook the fish is just right to point. Yung tamang-tama lang. Wag yung dried out, okay? Especially if it's fresh fish, okay? We don't need to add too many things and we don't need to overcook it. Okay, here's our crustacean essence, no? And I'm putting in the butter. There you go. And we're getting a nice light texture. But our sauce is also creating, there's some body that's being created on our sauce. Basta maganda ang pagka-whisk. Okay? Pepper. Salt. Let's taste it. Wow! Labas na labas yung alimasag. And maybe I'll top this off with a mixture of chives and parsley, no? Para medyo Frenchy nga ang dating. I'm just gonna put this around the fish. Okay, let's put a wedge of lemon. Let's put some chive and some parsley. Okay, and that's our third food project where you have the essence of crustaceans. You can use shrimps, you can use alimasag or leftover crab skins or prawn heads. And that is the 3 ways to cook restaurant-style fish fillet and 3 light and beautiful butter sauces that accompany our food. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Again, you may connect with Sir Toto Erfe at IG or an FB Akikay Toto Erfe. Viber 0922-814-1761. Thanks to Katay for our Thai ingredients, Magnolia butter and Magnolia cream. Thank you very much, American Heritage, for our induction cooker, Massflex, and Iwatani. Maraming salamat, lalo sa Massflex, and of course, to Kitchen Pro. Thank you very much, and wow, time to taste this. Sabi nga ni Chef Toto, okay, ni Tito Toto, fresh is best. Look, umuusok pa, oh. That is really fabulous. Okay? Maraming salamat. I'll see you next week, mga kaibigan. Thank you very much for watching our episode today. I hope you learned 3 ways to sauce fish and 3 ways to cook it. Bye-bye, everybody.